figured this would be a great time to flush my tank out.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So previously we sucked this manure pump pit down in the front here, and that was 709,000 gallons. All the boys are here, so I guess we have not started pumping today. I'm gonna pull up here. We're gonna find out what's going on and get our day going. Originally we were gonna move the frac tank across the river, but they had another section of fields right up here. We're gonna go past them, so we might see Gavin a little bit today, making it happen. But it is foggy, so hopefully the fog lifts early. It's tough seeing cars on the road, so you gotta be careful, right, bud? Already sleeping. So we're actually into this field here, and Jordan's out there in the hose humper. Gavin's coming over the hill or turning around there. But there's not much left there, and we're at 10 o'clock this morning. So we moved quite a few gallons. I don't know if we're gonna pick up, and I take it we're gonna pick up and move, so we'll all give them a hand. Gavin's getting it done out there with the hose. Probably another round or two of trucks and we'll be done there. Ah, Dan's coming. He's gonna bring us a sandwich. He's making sandwiches in there. Okay, so we are moving across the river after this. I'm first truck of last round. They got a blowout, roll up. We got things to move. So I'll park up when we get back to the farm and get a ride back over here. And we'll see. Moving 2 hours. But it's a go, go, go 2 hours. I don't think Gavin can go across the bridge. Well, the frac can't go across the bridge. I don't know. But yeah, that way we get pumping this afternoon. I was hoping for a long day like yesterday, but we got this short field to do this morning. And we ran out of manure. It wasn't like we could run longer yesterday because they had to move stuff around. They did blow a hose as they were blowing out, so they had to mess with that. So I think Gavin was here quite a bit longer than any of us know. So because when the truck stopped, you got to figure he's still got 20 minutes of manure in the tank, plus blowing out, plus coming back. So at least an hour, I'd say, probably. I don't know. I've never applicated manure. But throughout these long, grueling days, you need a product that will manage odor to give you confidence to tackle any project of the day, such as the 8820. I appreciate Mando being today's video partner. So let me give you the rundown on it. Mando is doctor created, who first-handedly saw how normal BO was being mistreated and misdiagnosed. Mando is a high-performance body deodorant that is meant for the whole body. Pits, packages, feet, does it all. Mando is clinically proven to manage body odor better than showering with soap alone. So, in clinical trials, 12 hours after a normal shower, the body odor was a 5 out of 10. With Mando, 0. And Mando has 4 different scents to meet everybody's needs. So, Mount Fiji, Cloverwood, Pro Sport, and Bourbon Leather. Had to remember those because I got a favorite. I definitely have a favorite out of it. And they have unscented if that's what you want. And Mando doesn't stain your clothes, and they have a wide range of aluminum-free products too. So if that's a concern, but you got to go check them out. Get yourself a Mando starter pack. You will not be disappointed. So this is the rundown. Let me flip it open. Does it? Yeah, looks really good. we got our deodorant. So we went with the Mount Fiji. If you've been here a little bit, we had a little different one previously. Both amazing smells. You smell good at the end of the day. Everybody wants to smell good. Everybody's significant other wants them to smell good, especially after a long day. We got wipes, pits, packages, and feet. This is the full package. We got the acidified body wash. Bourbon leather, went with that again. And we got our invisible cream deodorant. So, like I said, it's for pits, packages, and feet. Invisible cream deodorant. Yeah, easy use. Oh, smell good. Keep that BO down. You can't even tell it's there. All around package of BO control. And you can get any one of these products in any of those scents. And like I said, scent free. So we might have to try them all. I've been very impressed. I've been smelling good. Gives me a lot of confidence at the end of the day. And the starter pack right now for new customers is a great deal. Mando's hooking you guys up. As I stated, these are the products in the pack. Wipes and mini body wash, that's a freebie. Plus, free shipping in the US. Mando's offering $5 off when you hit the link down below in the description and using the code DuffyAg at checkout. And that is a deal of almost 40% off. So what are you waiting for? To be this clean and smell this good all day long? It's a no-brainer. So appreciate Mando being partner of today's video. Go check them out. You guys will not regret it. I got a broken dog. What are you doing? Did you just have french fries? So we're all gonna jump in vehicles, move things around, and then we'll go back trucking. Well, other than like a glove. So Jordan's just got to roll the hose up, get that moved over. We got the frac tank ready to rock and roll. AJ's taking that air compressor. We're gonna go across the river. Get him with his hose. So he's gonna pick up the hose. It all got blown out with the pig under air, and this guy right there, he's gonna drive the car. So we're going across, but AJ, air compressor, it's a good time. Mikey's gonna go in front. Cause yeah, going across the bridge, people are, with trucks are dumb, never mind tractors, so. So we're figuring out where the frac tank should actually sit. All this ground got tiled. This spring drainage system got redone. So it used to be that we go right up to the edge, but they put all this drainage in. So now you can't put that. And honestly, reaching across and trying to get out there, that's gonna make it, we'd have to be here because you gotta have that level. Otherwise, when you start loading it, it causes a lot of problems. But AJ's gonna go down there. They say there's a spot there, and we're gonna bring this over, and the air compressor, they're still rolling up hose. And well, it's Tuesday and we're having a pizza party, so pretty excited about that. Mikey went for some pizza for us. How are you doing? Hold on, I need a okay, setting cones up. Got them all moved. We had some pizza for lunch and we were back going, so we all parked up here. Just opened one of the hatches, and at the end of the day I'll show you. We got sand in the tank. Not horrible, but not good. So we're offloading on a sharp corner, but maybe I'll have one of the guys fill up and unload into one of the hatches, try to get it moved around. So, but that was quick enough to pop the hatch open and realize, hey, we got sand building up. So like I was saying, we wanted to offload right here off to our left, which we've done before, but that ditch just didn't allow it. I know there's options. We don't have the options right now. So that was the biggest thing. So we're coming up truck like half in the ditch, so. Me and Dan will offload, so he's coming the other way, which the length I have to offload on the left, so we got cones set up, signs set up, but we'll offload at the same time, that way they can get pumping, prime the line, which it takes a little bit longer to prime the line because there's no liquid, so you can't just turn the pump on and go full speed. Okay, so we're offloading too. There's quite a spread. We've actually been involved with them dragline before, back before it was tile. So but yeah, 2 at a time. Just did the little turnaround and coming back down past the frac tank, so Mikey's probably unloading, or he's waiting for them to start actually sucking through that tank. Yeah, they're corn on both sides of the road here, so this was all tiled ground this spring. They got corn in, so they'll be combining that. Looking good. And we got the guys are shaking around a little bit here. We got the trucks entering highway signs up, so Wayne went and got those. There's already a cone knocked over. Guy here mixes feed, I think, every day. I've never ever seen anybody else mix feed. Maybe he gets Sundays off, I don't know. But hell of a worker, always going. Military spec loader, Trudolette, twin screw on the Kenworth, and we are back to pumping. I appreciate you guys watching along. Gallons are flowing, income is coming in to make our harvest even better, so we can get some necessary items to get ahead a little bit before we start getting income from harvest. So we're gonna hopefully have another good day here just after 6:30, and I'm getting loaded. Well, I just had the pump plugged with sand. I don't know if my gate valve wasn't shut all the way, or maybe it didn't shut at all, I don't know, but I had to back up off the road, got it spinning. Well, somebody already hit one of our cones. Can't have nothing nice. Rubbin's racing, I guess. It's amazing how people do slow down when they see the cones, but a lot of traffic. All part of farming. I would consider this around suburbia, just outside of Saratoga, so a lot of houses, but people commuting to work. So they got it working. We've been pumping out of the middle pit. But over in the corner right there, they got that line unplugged, so that's liquid coming back in from the separator building. So then they can pump out of the pit we're running in, and then we start pumping less sand. So they do have a separator, the pipe plugged, and they've been doing corn, so they had to wrap that up. There's only so many hours in the day. Okay, 79.20. I believe this runs, yeah, it runs the triples too. A lot of things going on today. Hoof trimmer is in, they're moving the pumps around. Feed truck is feeding. So a lot of stuff going on. What else is going on? That is an oldie. I have not seen that skid steer. That's neat. So we're pumping out of pit number 2 still. Pit 1 they started transferring in, and then they stopped because they had to get liquid into here. We're hoping to wrap up today where we're drag lining, and then we'll probably end up going to the next farm. And at some point we'll be back. That's kind of, manure never stops, so it's always, there's always work somewhere. It slows down at points, but manure never stops filling in pits unless the cows are gone. So, but yeah, they got the excavator over there on the pump. So third pit is what they actually flush with. So all these barns are flush barns. I don't know if the new barn is a flush barn or not. Now that I say that, I don't know. But at least the first 2 barns are flush barns. And flushing, you need liquid to flush the barn. So it works very well for a nice clean alleyway, but you got to manage your system out here. So them removing sand, they do have that ability, and they're working on it all the time. It is a battle. It's not like anything in farming comes easy. So they got a huge sand pile out back of recycled sand now. But yeah, stuff plugs and stuff breaks, and I'm not the only one that has some battles. So we're loaded now out of our Soho. But hoof trimmer was here, I think Monday. What is today? Thursday. That doesn't look good. Gavin's not moving, and the service rig's out there. So must have broke something. Dragline and manure is pretty aggressive on some stuff. You gotta figure pulling the hose around isn't the worst thing, but you're pulling a ripper through the ground. Like, that's injecting manure. That's what it really. And yet they're injecting manure because that's what people want. I do believe we have one of those big deal guys over here on the other side. They got their combine head. Oh yeah, it's Mel. Mel doing big things. Look at this guy. Headed out combining, huh? I know it's always a big thing in the comment section about me not having my combine done, me not harvesting until next year in the winter, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure Mel's headed to go combine high moisture. They're a dairy farm. I don't think they ship any grain. I know a few people that are doing beans, a few people doing corn, at least up here. You get to Ohio and Pennsylvania where they were in drought, and their corn is drastically different numbers. I was talking to Brian Brock, and he said his neighbor who got no rain all summer, he's combining 100 bushel corn at 12% already, which is nuts. And he also told me that they had 22 bushel soybeans out there. But plus then everything got, and there's a Tesla truck. Look at that thing. That is a truck. Good job, bud. Good job. Wild. You haven't, go watch Whistle and Diesel's Tesla truck trials. Some good content. What was I saying? It's hit or miss as far as where the rains this summer was, and droughts and stuff like that. Since then, they've got like 5 to 6 inches of rain because of Hurricane Helen, and it was Helen, I believe, and that's drastically made things more challenging. Yeah, high moisture corn, as far as grinding, bagging, or snaplage, putting it through cows is one thing. My focus, and it always has been this way. Somebody said, "Oh, you're just a custom farmer." I've most of my life of my own business has always been custom farming, spreading manure, chopping. It wasn't until this is my 4th season of growing corn for myself. So yeah, the channel has always been, as far as the farming side, custom. I don't know, it's still farming, but and so don't listen to the haters. I'm trying to educate them, because but some people you just can't educate either way. So but I do not know what he's actually going to do right now. I don't know if they grind it, what they do, where they sell it to the turkey farm, the chicken farm. I forget. Chickens, I think. Chickens, because they got eggs. But pull back in here. We'll keep the wheels going. So they have their combine head here. And the combine's out back. It was getting a final drive in it or something. So that's a nice 8-row head. I wouldn't mind that head at all. Mine's not bad. We gotta run through it, but that is on our list one of these nights when we get a little more sleep the day before and we can work till midnight and don't have to haul manure the next day. But we need to keep hauling so that we have funds to buy a grain buggy. So that's kind of the thought there, and so that we can get through it, like buying fuel ahead of time, fixing stuff, paying truck drivers to help. Yeah, they grabbed a big log or something with the drag line, and they got to fix some things or something. So we're just waiting, and I figured this would be a great time to flush my tank out. So Mikey is loaded. Don't hit. But I'll pop the manholes open. We'll see exactly what we got. So clearly we got a little bit of buildup in there. Him flushing it out will be good. So he's gonna offload into me while I offload back into pit 1. Might have to do a few loads, but at the end of the day, it's not too bad. I think Darren's stuck over there. Maybe not. Okay, I really gotta have my Olight with me, and I keep forgetting it. Got a bunch of the sand worked up out of there. What I gotta do is pull my plug out of there and agitate right there, because I think right in between has some. I think. That's not gonna be so much fun, it's heavy. I guess that wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh yeah, I got a little bit of sand there. So I'll put my boom back in here and I'll agitate that quick, and that will break up what's there. So the whole reason we put these manholes so we don't have to go back in. So it's agitating back through itself. So hopefully it breaks up what little sand is here. I did not realize we had a leak there. Huh. I did not realize that. Okay, Mikey was able to put 2 loads into me, and they said trucks can come back, so that worked out pretty good. I definitely got some, well, I'm sitting on a slope for one, but I definitely got a little bit of sand built up right in here. So definitely way less sand in it now. Okay, lids are back on. So there's a baffle right here. Honestly, I wish this was over here, but we'll probably cut this out and do one there. That'll be enough of a gap. Somebody did say in the comments that that man door didn't look big enough. It's 20 inches. If it was any wider, it wouldn't make any sense. It's the same one that's on that one. What else was there? Oh, them not lining up. So this one lined up pretty good, but still you can see they're at an angle every now and then. Those are not that way, I don't think. That one didn't line up as much where they welded on. And somebody said, well, you got to be careful welding stainless. You should have had the lid on it, this and that. This was not stainless. The tank's stainless. Those were steel. And they were welded not in the exact spot to begin with, because this side one, or the hinge point, is one way more than the other way. But it worked out. Very happy that I did put these on, because it just saved me quite a bit. Oh my God, flip-flop mafia. They were backing down the street because they missed this corner. They must have missed that other road. Look at that boat. It looks like a speedboat in the middle. I don't even know. I believe our goal is to get this field over here done, which they got to go through the culvert and across. We got a little bit on the other side of the frac tank still. I don't know if we got enough manure, but they're wrapping up this corner pretty quick here. Jordan's out there sleeping. So he's gonna help Gavin once he gets down to the end, but Gavin's cranking the acres out. Looks really good. I think 15,000 gallons per acre, so bearing pretty well. Radiators all, I got fluid all over everything. Really weird. It wasn't hot. Wasn't hot at all. That's odd. I don't really know. That was weird. Like really weird. Something's going on. I just got passed by an ambulance and an EMT, and here's another one, or fire, and a trooper or sheriff. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see smoke coming up. I can see it in the mirror. So, I don't know why this truck's overheating. The only thing I can think of is the radiator needs to be blown out. We've been in the dust quite a bit. I didn't blow it up this morning. I still don't have the fittings on this tank to blow myself out, but I'm gonna go figure something out. Let it cool down, check the level. It hasn't been leaking. The cap might just have a little funky spot or something. I don't know. But ran that load, ran okay. It's dripping a little bit, so get this all serviced up for tomorrow, because we got to drop the pickup off at a different farm. We've spread there before, transferred there, and I want to make sure, and then we're going to go field spreading after. So, well, I just got done blowing this out, running through it, servicing everything, and was going to go load up and go spread one load, but I think I have faith in this, that this is going to do what it needs to do. Run through, serviced, all filled back up with coolant again, everything checked over. We'll run it a little bit, check it tomorrow. I think the radiator was just a little plugged up, so blew out air filters. Thanks Dan for air. Yes, we got an air fitting there. It doesn't work, and there's one sitting on the desk in the shop, and we were gonna swap all that out, and I keep not needing it until I need it. So we're good to go for tomorrow. We got a few gallons to move in the morning, and then we're gonna see if this thing will field spread. I hope so. But appreciate you guys. See you guys on the next one. Have a good one.